If you're interested in buying this chip, make a contribution and put the word chip into the contribution. All right? I'm going to be honest. This is pretty valuable. I would say, at a minimum, this is worth $500 because it has been not only in that video that was seen by tens of thousands of people around the world, if not hundreds of thousands, but also it's been in my background. $500. Urban style individual.
Hopefully this video finds you in good spirits, and if not, at least you're not DSP. And yesterday was definitely something to behold. I mean, Phil thought it was a good idea to monetize his addiction and chores. So let's get into it.
This is ReviewTech USA's poker chip. I still have it. I threw it in the closet a couple months ago. I had it in my setup for a while, and then I realized I don't need this. I don't need this at all.
Now, if you're familiar with DSP's mannerisms, you can tell right now that he's tore up. Now, he's been an alcoholic for a long time, so he's good at hiding the slurring of speech, but you can tell he's tore up right here.
Everyone fucking knows that guy is a loser and he's obsessed with me. No one needs this in my background to know that I'm better than him. Everyone already fucking knows it. So I don't need this poker chip. Now, should I keep it? Do I ever need it for anything? Will I ever use this poker chip for anything? I don't know.
Now, he just said how he didn't need it. Will he ever use it for anything? It was in his closet. He had forgot about it. But watch what he does.
Does it mean anything? I don't think so. Like right now.
So he just said that it means nothing. Let's keep going.
If I were to shit on it, I don't think that Rich would like spin 3 times and land on his head. I don't think it's like a voodoo doll that I own of Rich. I don't really care about Rich. I haven't looked at him or talked about him for ages, and I don't really give a shit about him. I'm actually happy that I got out of drama, because when I got out of drama about 3.5 months ago, I don't involve myself with this crap anymore, and I don't need to worry about this kind of bullshit. You see? What do you think? What do you guys think?
Isn't it sad that he can't make a single noteworthy decision about anything? I mean, nothing. Can you imagine the amount of times something trivial happened in his life and the first thing he did was call his parents? I mean, can you imagine being Mr. Burnell? I mean, he when he see Phil's name and number pop up in his phone, his heart probably skip a beat, man.
What's your feedback? Should I keep the chip or should I toss the chip? What do you guys think? Because I kept it just for this very moment when I knew we would clean out the closet. What do you guys think? Sell it to Felt Review Tech. Oh. Okay.
Now you see how his temperament changed? How his ears puckered up? How his voice went up a few octaves? The second somebody mentioned him receiving money for it? Now watch.
Anyone want to buy it? I'm serious. Does someone want to buy Review Tech's chip? This is the legit chip. 100%. I kept it separate. This is Review Tech's chip from the review.
Now remember early in the video, he was down talking the chip. It had no value. He didn't need it. He forgot about it, right? Now he's going to act as if he's on Pawn Stars trying to get 100,000 for it.
Of his, or the react to his documentary. You want to buy it? You can have it. Someone can buy this chip. Sure, we'll do that. Who wants it? Up for grabs. The chip is up for grabs. Let's see if anyone actually really wants it or not. It could be a joke. It could be a meme, but it is legit the chip. This could be the next Sonichu medallion.
No, I'm not going to stunt. I don't know what that is. But the funny thing about this is Phil actually thinks that he's famous. And he's confusing being famous with being infamous. Those are two different things, Phil. Okay? He's acting as if he has Michael Jackson's glove or something. He thinks just because he touched it that it has inherent value. I would argue that for most people on Earth, them knowing that you touched something would make it have less value.
Well, let's see. I'll hold on to it then. Right? I'll put it over here. That will be, keep in mind, that's real. That's legit. Haven't messed with it. That's the chip. It's weighted, by the way. It's a weighted chip. Yeah, it's not a cheesy, exactly. It's not a cheesy plastic chip. It's clay. It's an actual real clay chip. It's a weighted chip.
It's a weighted chip. So look, if you were not intrigued before, surely after you found out that the chip was weighted, you about to be all in now, right? Because the other things were not convincing enough. But the second you knew that this thing was weighted and it was clay, oh yeah. I mean, I just gotta have it.
And yeah, you can have it. You can have Rich's chip. But let's see if anyone's actually interested in it or not. I don't know. Arrow Squirrel just became a member of the channel. Thank you, Arrow Squirrel. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining. We're now at $530 to support. 20 more bucks, and it will be a new hat. And it will be the Kick viewers who will be voting on that hat. How about this? I'll be honest.
Now, this was basically the tone of the night. Phil sitting there, bouncing back and waddling back and forth from the closet, begging for money under the guise of switching a vest, under the guise of switching his hat. This was the quintessential definition of non-tent, and the dents ate it up. I'll be real about it. I think Phil might be onto something when he said that they like hanging out with him. I think that's why he always pushes this whole social interaction thing, because at the end of the day, the video game is just a means to an end for him and for the dents, because he just wants their money and they just want his attention.
I really do feel like the Kick viewers should get us to 550. Someone on Kick want to do 4 subs right now and get us to 550? Because you guys have been voting on the hats all day. You already voted on what? 4, 5? You guys are getting all these advantages, but so far there's been like just a couple of subs, and then your future stepdad did 5. You guys are getting a pretty big advantage right now. Maybe, you know what? I think maybe unless Kick gets us to 550, maybe I'm not going to give you guys the poll for the hat. I think I'm going to give it to YouTube, because the YouTube viewers have been doing super chats all day, tips all day, memberships all day. I think so. So if someone does 4 subs to get us to 550, I will give you guys the poll for the hat. If not, it's going to go to YouTube when we hit 550.
This man said you're getting all the advantages. Phil, I would like for you to outline what those advantages are, because I'm very confused. Furthermore, OIC, this is a decree to you, man. You need to go on Kick and make a few more sock accounts so it can appear as if Phil is getting a piece, quote unquote, of support from every direction. Because we know this is not about being actually successful. This is about appearing successful and also appearing as if success is coming from, quote unquote, all directions, right? You don't want it to appear as if it's only a handful of people, which we all know it is. But yeah, OIC, get your ass over there and set up some new sock accounts, bro.
All right, let's keep going, but I'm going to take a break very soon because I'm hungry. Let's keep cleaning out the closet. And if people on YouTube get us to 550, I'll do the poll, right away. So if we get like a super chat or memberships or a tip from YouTube, I'll just go right to YouTube and give you guys the poll instead.
Oh, yay. Look at his childlike antics. He always trying to play this side against the other side, as if it's some type of privilege to give him money. Like, I'll just let them decide who picks the hat. And the real question is, who is this really for? Seriously. I mean, think about it. And I know I'm having fun with this, but let's be real for a second. What grown adult is truly watching this unironically? Seriously, who? Because this is for children. I mean, think about his theme song on his podcast. Think about the way he speaks and his mannerisms, the way he over explains things. This whole channel, DSP Gaming, is for children. Furthermore, better yet, it's for people who have the minds of children, because I believe a lot of teenagers or people or even kids a little younger than teenagers would look at this and be like, why would anybody watch this? But the way he enunciates, the way he holds on to words and draws them out like that is very akin to people talking to small children, Barney and Friends, Dora Explorer, Blues Clues, stuff like that. It's the same tone and pitch, man. It's kind of disgusting if you ask me.
I will be honest, this one's a little sad, okay? These are Corsair headphones. They're good. These are good quality headphones, all right? You should have a highest bidder by the end of stream with message shipped to get it. Okay, here you go. So someone is saying, good idea, if you want to buy Review Text chip. This is literally Review Text chip from the actual live react.
Here we go again with the sales pitch. Go ahead, Phil.
Of the documentary made by June the King last summer that I did a co-op commentary with Kino Casino. That was like a one-time only thing. It'll never happen again, right? Never happen again. So.
You hear that? It'll never happen again. It's a once in a lifetime thing. Like, who does this guy think he is? He said that like that was like Ali and Frazier or something. Or it was like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Once in a lifetime. You'll never see this again. Phil, you talking about a chip that has no inherent value to anyone besides you. And according to you, you don't even care about it anymore. So why are you sitting up here talking about this damn chip, man? This is only for the most dented of the dented. Oh, I see. This is really for you. Seriously. And the thing that I don't understand about this, well, I understand it because we know how Phil gets down. It's just sad. You have all this stuff in this closet that you're clearly not using, the vests and the hats and stuff included. Obviously, the people who really like you actually care about this stuff to a certain extent, or else they wouldn't be giving you money for this, right? So why are you not packaging these things and actually retiring them? You should have signed all this stuff and had it packaged up already to send to your quote unquote fans. That's just my opinion, because you've already made a ton of money off these vests and these hats. Countless times you said, look, the vest streak was like 270 something, bruh. That's crazy. He made thousands of dollars off these articles of clothing, and he's still going to try to charge somebody to get it sent to him. Why can't you just ship it to him as a thank you? You're so greedy, dude.
If you're interested in buying this chip, make a contribution and put the word chip into the contribution. All right? I'm going to be honest. This is pretty valuable. I would say, at a minimum, this is worth $500 because it has been not only in that video that was seen by tens of thousands of people around the world, if not hundreds of thousands, but also it's been in my background. $500. All right?
$500 for some DSP memorabilia that he doesn't even care about. I mean, he just said he didn't care about it less than 5 minutes ago. But of course, since he's drunk and because he's King Dent, he forgot what he said.
Right? So if you can do a $500 contribution by the end of the... I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face doing this. I try so hard. I can't do... All right. PPP is a master at his craft. All right? He is. I cannot do what he does.
And this is why I said he's drunk. And we all know he's drunk because when Phil drinks, the truth actually comes out, right? It's no different on his birthday when he, you guys like me, right? And was crying, and it's the same thing. Okay, this is his real inner thoughts. He really admires PPP. He does. And that's why Phil has chosen not to engage with him. You know, he called out Duty. He called out Keemstar. He called out Craig. Remember he was on that crusade? But in my opinion, PPP disrespected him the most, but he ain't want nothing to do with him. Why? Because he knew he couldn't contend. He knew he couldn't contend.
I can't chill like he does. He is such an insane, like, blowhard, right? Like, he can sit here and he can just keep going and going. And you see his face gets red and he's going and going. I can't do it. I can't even get through saying that this is $500 for a chip. I can't stop myself from breaking out laughing with how stupid it is.
Is this man really going to sit here and act as if he does not beg every single day? I mean, Phil, if you ask the layman about Darksydephil, people who are not in the verse but know who he is, and we ask him what you're known for, begging is going to be in the top 2 for sure. For sure. Probably number 1 in most cases. So when you say shilling, what do you call you asking for money every single day? Because you're referring to PPP as a shill because he's asking for money. So this is the thing. At least he has something of value to offer. This is why they can take vacations and come back and there'll still be an audience there waiting for them. Conversely, this is the reason why you stream every single day, all day. Because if you know, if you take too much time off, you won't have no audience left to come back to. Let's be real.
If you're interested in this chip, let me know. Do a contribution and put the word chip in the contribution. Say it in, say, hey, I want the chip. Let me know. By the end of this stream, let's see if someone does a significant enough contribution. $500, and you're guaranteed to get it. Or $5,000, and you're guaranteed to get a signed and autographed vest mailed to you.
This man is a damn money pit, a black hole. I mean, that leaderboard, I know it said $1,000-something, and some of y'all probably salty about that. I don't know why. I mean, because we already know where it's going. This man, Phil, has put so many kids, the people who are the executives at Scopely and they have children. Phil has put so many of those kids through college. So many of BMWs and brand new sports cars were purchased off of Phil's hard-earned money. So when you see that $1,000 on the leaderboard, trust and believe that shit was gone before the sun even started to dawn the next day. Trust me, because he was already pre-flighted. He was drinking this whole time throughout the marathon, right? So you already know, as soon as the cameras went off, it was on and popping. It was on and popping. He went straight to his little hole. He got his gin, and he said it was on. Now, I don't know who he was pulling for. I don't know if they got the Undertaker American Badass version 3 or Kane No Mask version 4. I don't know what's going on. But don't get in a tizzy about how much money he made. That shit is gone. Okay? Already gone. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Urban style content. I'm dead.